This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
The Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
That's proper. That's the way to get it rolling on a Friday. Heading into the long weekend, baby. Hey, let me just say that again. Heading into the long weekend, baby. Yeah, the weather. You know, Vicky, you rolled it out. I don't think you were meaning to mention, like, you know, a bunch of reasons why this is an awesome long weekend, but you did.
Yeah.
So it's Friday. It's
Friday the 13th. Woo.
Okay, you know, whatever. It's kind of it's
Yeah,
conversation
yeah.
piece.
It's fun.
The weather is very mild.
Yeah.
We got Festival de Voyageur.
Yes. Usually it's pretty frigid for Festival, so we really lucked out this year.
I wonder how that's affecting the sculptures. Have you
I
seen?
can't
haven't-
imagine they're looking great.
Yeah, no doubt. And they work so hard on those. I'm always just
I know.
absolutely blown away by the creativity and the artwork and how good they are at
Yeah.
creating
Always
those.
cool to see them around the city. I feel like they don't really do that anymore, I guess, because we've had a lot of warmer winters.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day tomorrow.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool. I mean, it's a lot of pressure depending on how your relationship is.
What are you guys doing?
We don't do much. Like
Same.
we might order in some food, but you know, we're not big. I don't know what it is. If you've been together a long time, is it less important?
Yeah, I also think, I don't know, Matt and I we'll do fun special things just off the cuff. You know, he'll get me random flowers. I'll pick up his favorite iced coffee at the grocery store.
Yeah.
We do little things throughout the year, so I don't think it's as big of a thing for the holidays.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do a dinner just because we had a gift certificate for somewhere.
That's
so.
right. And we, you know, depending on availability, my wife and I might do something similar, order
Yeah.
in some food. Who knows?
It's an excuse to like get a good meal
Sure.
at the very least.
Any excuse you can find to eat well.
Yes.
And then the Olympics are on, of
Yeah.
course. It's just, there's a lot going on, and long weekends are awesome. So
yeah,
we're
they really are.
pumped today.
-1 is the high today, -2 Saturday, +2 Sunday, -2 Monday, and a lot of sunshine too, which I feel like we've been missing out on. So
Yeah,
I'm looking
it
forward
has,
to that.
It has been, yeah. JoJo, of course, you probably know, but he's away. He's back on Tuesday after the long weekend. So just Philly and Vicky this morning, getting a text message here with that $30 million retrofit for KP Mall. I hope they bring back Randy River.
Yes.
Okay. And
My old stomping grounds. Well, the Polo Park.
you used to
location.
work at Randy River.
Yeah.
At Polo Park.
Yeah.
Man, how cool of a job was that? Because Randy River was, if you wanted to look cool back when I was young, you went to Randy River.
Are you joking?
No, I'm dead serious.
Because I feel like maybe it was my era of Randy River. It was a little low on the fashion totem pole.
Okay, see.
You know, I applied at some of the stores that I'd want to buy clothes at, and Randy River was the only one that called back.
So we are definitely we're like 10 years apart in
Yeah.
age-ish. So probably when I was in high school, man, you wanted a nice cardigan or some like look fashionable, look sharp. Randy River was a place to go.
And they always had like a buy one, get one deal.
Well-
You're never walking out with just one shirt.
I feel like I get that at most retail clothing
It's
outfits
true.
now.
It's all
Like,
about units sold.
you know, if you buy 2 of those, the second one's 50%. I'll grab another one. Yeah, I'm bad for that, by the way. If you suggest to sell me, I'm going for it all the
This
time.
is Winnipeg, though.
Uh,
we love a deal. We'll get one wherever we can.
Even at a food drive-through. McDonald's does it all the time. Hey, you
Do
want
they?
McNuggets for $4 or something? I'm like, yeah. I got
I've never been upsold at
Oh,
a
yeah.
McDonald's drive-through.
They've got they'll try to chuck some nuggets at you. I don't know if you
It
have
might
to.
just be you.
Maybe.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
Yeah, angry surgeon guy. Ain't called in a while. Ain't seen much in a while. So, yeah, things have been good. But, you know, a little 4:30 in the morning observation on Friday. Just because it is 4:30 in the morning does not mean that you automatically slash 20K off of every single speed limit. Like, I don't understand. It's clear. There's no fog. Yeah, the roads might be a little bit slick, but that doesn't mean you got to do 40 in, like, down Sturgeon. Like, why? Why? Makes no sense, man. Like, no sense. Doesn't make sense.
4:30 in the morning, you add 20K, I thought.
Absolutely. Don't tell anybody. But there is fog out there. We're getting reports. Now, that's more highway issues, I
Yeah.
think.
How was it on your drive-in? I
Fine.
saw a few little bursts of it here and there, but not too bad.
Speaking of the fog, yesterday was really bad, and we did get some calls yesterday morning about people with out. I believe that's what there's a couple of them, people without their lights on when there's fog.
Good morning, PJV. This is just a quick message for all of those people that are driving. It's Thursday morning. It's massively foggy out here. At 7 o'clock in the morning, it's one thing. But later on in the day, once it lightens up, turn your headlights on. Because if you have those automatic headlights, it's light enough that it doesn't register to turn them on. And I've come flying up from the people behind, and I don't see their taillights. So do everybody else a favor, turn on your headlights, and, yeah, everybody be safe out there. Have a great day. Ciao.
Good message. Okay, and we got another one here.
A good option when there's fog is a thing called your headlights, you pencil head. Turn your lights on.
Pencil head.
Oh, I didn't catch what he said. Pencil head.
Pencil
Underrated.
head. Yeah, that's very good. Motorhead guy called in. Now, he drives tow truck, among other things. He also drives a school bus. But he called in yesterday mad because people don't slow down when he's at the side of the road.
Yeah.
Doing his thing, doing his job.
Major safety hazard.
Yeah, and he's placed a couple of calls about that topic. Well, he got some response yesterday. He was particularly fired up yesterday, and we got a couple of replies.
Yeah, I got a message from Motorhead guy. Maybe you should check yourself, bud. I think your road rage is a liability to other people on the road. You're going to give yourself an aneurysm and take somebody out.
He does run hot.
Yeah, man, he's blowing the levels.
Yeah, now I don't know if if that affects his driving. We would have no way of knowing that. He certainly, that's how he is when he calls the bone phone when he's fired up. How the rest of his day goes, I can't imagine he's like that driving the school bus. You know, he's got kids.
I don't know. Some people have had those school bus drivers in their past.
I bet he's a fun school bus driver.
Yeah, I can see that.
I can see it. Probably teaching them about Motorhead as they get on the bus.
Teach them young.
Here's another call for Motorhead guy.
All right, so this message is for that guy in the f***ing tow truck there who's complaining that people are going past him too fast. Like, bud, did you put out your f***ing pylons? Did you do the that you're supposed to do? Because, like, you're in control of your workspace, eh? Like, we're not. And there's a lot of people that don't even f***ing care that you're there, but there's a lot of people that do, but you got to f***ing advertise that shit.
I don't know. Isn't it pretty obvious when there's a tow truck on the side of a road on the highway?
Yeah, they got the lights and everything. They're supposed to, like that caller says, any tow truck I've ever had, thankfully not that often, but I have been at the side of a highway, and they have the cones they put out. That's what that caller mentioned, so that it designates your area. I'm going to assume Motorhead guy is pretty adamant about his cones and everything else. I don't know why you'd call all fired up if you weren't taking all your precautionary measures.
Yeah, I bet if we surveyed all tow truck drivers, they would all say that they've had experience with people not slowing down with the cones up.
Yeah, probably. But I'm sure we'll get a call back from Motorhead guy responding to that.
You can count on it.
Don't miss that on Tuesday. Let's wrap with this. We don't get too many calls about deli meat, but we do welcome them, for sure. More of them, please.
Yeah, I don't call too often. I have a quick question, and I know your listeners will give me the definition.
You always do.
When you order lunch meat, like corned beef or whatever, and you want it shaved, and it comes paper thin, like, does that mean shaved instead of the way it used to be? Because I know there's a lot of younger kids in the delis now, and maybe they don't understand what it means. But anyways, if some of the callers can let me know, or do I have to say I want it shredded, or? But anyways, and hi Lisa, keep on calling in. I like to hear what you have to say. Bye-bye.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So
first of all, I'm so sad that Joe isn't here for a deli meat conversation.
Oh, man. If we don't we'll get proper answers on the text line, but we'll bring this up again with Joe on Tuesday. But
I'm not sure what he's looking for with his deli meat.
More of a
shredded.
So I think he's looking for so it's either shaved or sliced. That's what they ask, isn't it? When you get deli
it's been
meat,
a while.
And I think he's looking for it to be more shredded looking than just thinly sliced. Like I think I know what he means.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Usually they say like, how thin do you want it sliced? I've had that before, but that's interesting. You just want little pieces of meat?
No, but just like it's hard to explain.
Okay.
When you say shredded, it's not a slice. It's literally like it comes off like in like little pieces almost, and you can stack it thicker. I think that's what he means. He doesn't want slices at all.
Right.
Yeah. But someone will help us out on the Boston Pizza text line. That's the Bone Folk.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Here's what's trending with Philly Joe and Vicky.
Okay, I'll start with a few quick hits. Ryan Gosling's going to be hosting SNL on March 7th. This will be his first show back since that Beavis and Butthead sketch. You remember that? Where they just all completely broke out laughing.
Oh, it was so good.
Oh, amazing. If you want to watch that sketch, by the way, I posted it on our Facebook page. They're making a sequel to Brad Pitt's movie F1. Jerry Bruckheimer confirmed it. That's all we know. We don't even know if Brad Pitt's going to be in it. Did you see it?
I have not seen it, no.
It's up for Best Picture. I found it very boring.
So, but you're not like for someone like you who is not into F1,
No,
is that
I'm not.
why you wouldn't like it?
I mean, I guess so. I just even if there's a good story, I just didn't find the story very compelling outside of the racetrack.
Okay.
So maybe that's just me. I don't know. A lot of money went into it. That's pretty clear.
doubt.
And Mama Cass from the Mamas and the Papas, she's the latest artist to get a biopic. Going to be based off the memoir that her son wrote. Jessica Gunning's going to play her. Now, did you ever watch Baby Reindeer?
No.
That was like a huge Netflix miniseries back in the day. She played the stalker in that show. Great actress. I think she won the Emmy for it.
All right.
So I think she's going to do a great job on that. Now let's talk Nic Cage.
Oh, yes.
I'm always up for this.
The trailer yesterday. Is that
Did you watch it?
I haven't watched the trailer, but I saw it all over my feeds.
Yeah, it was a big release yesterday. His first ever TV show. He's never done TV. It's called Spider Noir. He had voiced a character in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and now they've spun it off into this live action series for Prime. He plays a private investigator in the 1930s New York. So it is very noir. It's black and white. Comes out May 27th. He is so compelling to watch, even if he's a little over the top.
Yeah.
I love a Nic Cage
I do
project.
too. Like there's some that don't land and he's had some busts, but like would you call him a tremendous actor like in some of the good stuff he's been in?
I think so. I think at least he's going for it. He's doing something a little different. What's your favorite Nic Cage performance?
What was the one where he drank himself to death with
Leaving Las Vegas.
Elizabeth Shue? He was really good in that. I love it's a Christmas movie I told you about.
Oh, The Family Man, is it?
Yeah, I love that one too. Right off the top of my head. I just like his work. Con Air.
Yes. I mean, for me, it's Face Off.
Oh, yeah. See?
That movie it's so preposterous, but it's so damn watchable.
Yeah.
I love it.
Something about Nic Cage. I think we can both agree. And I think that Spider-Man Noir, is that what it's called?
Spider Noir.
Noir. I think that'll do well. I
think so.
I sense it will. Okay, that's everything?
That's it. Comes out May 27th on Prime.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
I have never seen a company or a sports team, for that matter, come out and issue a statement recommending that people shower or just practice better hygiene before they come to their events at their arenas.
There have been times where I'd like them to.
Yeah, or at the workplace.
Yeah.
Like Joe has told a story before about an awkward situation he witnessed years ago with someone he worked with who did not smell very good. And I just don't even think you can do that anymore.
Don't think you can say something, or you don't think you can come in smelling bad?
I think you can come in smelling bad. I don't know that you can say something anymore.
It's tough.
I'm pretty sure you can't.
Yeah. Well, how do you do that gently and not embarrass the person? Because I got to think the people that smell bad don't know.
I would think so.
They don't realize it.
Exactly. We can get into the how you can help them without making them embarrassed in a second. But here's why we're bringing it up. And you may have seen this. It went viral yesterday. The Oshawa Generals of the Ontario Hockey League sent out this statement. And it was very odd, and it caught the attention of a lot of people. I'll just quote their press release.
Yeah.
To help ensure a clean, comfortable, and enjoyable experience for everyone, we kindly ask for your cooperation with a few simple hygiene practices. Please make use of the hand sanitizing stations located throughout the arena. That's a pretty normal part of the statement. Now it gets weird. Cover coughs and sneezes. Okay, normal again. And be mindful of personal cleanliness while sharing our space with fellow fans. If you went to the gym or did something that produced body odor, please shower before attending the game, end quote.
That's nice of them to give people an out. Like, oh, you were probably just working out real hard. We get it. But maybe take a shower.
Maybe you came from rec league hockey and you didn't have a chance. You got to shower before you come. And
if
then,
anyone knows stink, it's hockey players.
Yeah.
So, they're coming from a certain place of knowledge.
So bizarre. I wonder, were they getting complaints from season ticket holders? Look, there's a guy who sits right near me. He stinks. Can you encourage fans to shower before they come to the game?
And how many complaints came in before they're like, we got to release a statement about this?
Like, what
That's
the hell?
bad.
So they had to issue an apology, and they did it sort of in a fun fashion.
Oh, really?
So
People were complaining about their complaint.
Well, once it went viral yesterday, they're like, what the hell? So this is the apology statement from the Oshawa Generals. Hey, Generals Nation, we took a penalty on that last one. It's not our place to overstep like we did. We are very sorry, and hopefully we can wash this one off.
It's a good response. Were they in the wrong, though? It's not like they
Again.
were pointing people out. They're just kind of putting a reminder out there, making people think a little bit.
I'm sure we have all types who listen to this show, all professions.
Yeah.
Someone with an HR background can tell us how that all works. I'm pretty sure that's no-go, like telling some people to shower.
I guess so. Yeah. The workplace makes it complicated.
Why didn't they just look? They have giveaway nights at sporting events all the time. Bobblehead, why not? Hey, it's Old Spice deodorant night at the games, or it's
Swagger
body wash night at the games.
And soap on a rope. They still make that?
They still. I used to get that in my stocking.
Really?
Soap on a rope.
I've only heard of it. I've never actually. So is the rope kind of just like they make the soap around the rope?
Oh, yeah.
Is that how it's made?
It's attached to the. I think the soap is made over top of the rope, so it's like, and then you hang it on the shower head.
Yeah.
It was fabulous.
It's not a bad idea.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Shut up with your names.
Hey, what's your name? You've got a name so you can play this game.
The Name Game. Brought to you by South Beach Casino and Resort.
It's a game about names, I guess.
780 City, 780-2484 if you want to play the name game this morning. By the way, tons of reaction to the whole Oshawa Generals asking their fans to shower and put deodorant on before they come to games. We will we'll get into some of those text messages coming up after 7:30, but we got to play the name game right now. Who wants to have their name guessed? Let's find a contestant here.
That's right. Only two of us to guess today.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's going to do to
We
our
should
odds.
have kept track of. I wish we kept better track of numbers to see like what our winning percentage is with three versus when somebody's away.
Yeah. It's hard to judge what to give credit to because sometimes we're a lot of hints deep before we get that name.
Don't focus on that stuff, Vicky. Let's find a
Technicalities, all of them.
Let's find a contestant. Would you like to play the name game this morning?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Have you ever played before?
I have not.
How old are you? We always got to get the age because that's a crucial factor in this.
41.
41 years old.
Okay.
Here goes. We're going to ask you a series of questions. We throw it in our magic hat. There's no spells. Okay. Then we try to guess your name. I'll go first. When you go to the movies, are you a popcorn or candy person or both?
I don't typically go to the movies, but I would have popcorn if I went.
Okay.
If you're watching at home, this is a little bonus action here. Is it chips or popcorn if you're at home watching a show?
Yeah, it's chips for sure.
Yeah, I think it's tough to watch a movie or a TV show, binge sports without like chips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Need that crunch.
That's right. How often would you say you wash your vehicle?
Once every 2 weeks.
Okay. These days it's tough because it's dirty when you leave the lot, It's crazy. And I'll ask a bonus one just because Joe is in here.
Good idea.
Would you ever eat breakfast for dinner?
If the wife's making it, yeah, sure, why not?
Against my will, sure.
If it's thrown in front of you. Yeah, let's go. Okay, Vicky's turn.
Okay, well, you've got a wife. We know that. What would be your ideal Valentine's Day? Let's say she planned something out for you. What would you love it to be?
Well, I don't know. I booked The Sims with my buddy.
Okay.
This year.
Listen, I don't know your name, but I'm going to level with you. That's the wrong answer.
Sounds like he's doing all right. The wife makes him breakfast for dinner, throws it in front of him.
Favorite Olympic event to watch?
Let's go with the hockey, whether it's female or the male.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun stuff. Oh, I didn't prepare a bonus question. What's a good bonus question? Let's say I'm looking around the room just for clues. Favorite pizza topping?
Yeah, pizza topping.
Oh, probably bacon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can't
Gotta
go
have
wrong.
it. Okay. Now it's time to guess your name. You're 41 years old. I'm going to say you're a Matt.
No.
Is that close at all? You hesitated.
4 letters.
It's a 4-letter name.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Ryan.
Yeah, you got it.
No way!
Oh.
Are you?
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Wow.
Straight
look at
fire.
that. I
It's-
think Joe was holding you back, Phil.
You know what? It's a Friday before a long weekend. My brain is feeling very smart. So, Ryan, thanks for playing this morning. You got any big plans for the long weekend?
Yeah, I'm going to the golf sim.
Oh, yeah, you told
With his buddies.
on Valentine's Day. What a lucky girl you got there.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Be a good person.
Rate or review this show wherever you subscribe and get PJ and V into more ears.
We got to give Ryan a shout out. He's trying to backtrack a little bit. Ryan, so just we should backtrack a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Ryan on the name game, we guessed his name super fast, by the way.
Somebody says that you guys have guessed it on the first guess before.
Okay.
So you might have done it quicker.
Jojo, who's back on Tuesday, I feel like he would have known that. We apologize, but that was still quick and it was impressive. And one of the questions Vicky asked Ryan is what he has planned for. Well, first,
Well, you know what? To be fair to Ryan, I'm going to come to his defense only briefly. I asked what his ideal Valentine's Day is.
you
and
did.
he says golf sim with his buddies.
And that's in fact what he's doing.
Yeah.
So, and even before that, he dropped a beauty. He's like, I said, would you ever eat breakfast for dinner? And he's like, whatever the wife throws in front of me. And then at the end, we're like, so have a good Valentine's Day weekend. And he said, I will. I'm going to the golf sims. So it was too good. We've been making fun of him a little bit, but he wants a little bit of a backtrack here. He says, hey, guys, my wife's name is Pam. She is very understanding and a wonderful woman. Thanks for letting me play the name game this morning.
Well, sending our love to Pam this weekend.
Yeah, that's right. And we were certainly not judging you, Ryan. You made us laugh. Back to the what's that?
I was judging a little.
Perhaps. Back to the whole Oshawa Generals hockey team in the Ontario Hockey League asking their fans to clean themselves up before they come to games and the stir that it has caused. It went viral. Everybody's having a lot of fun with the story. And we were kind of saying, like, are you even allowed to do this in 2026? Like, tell people to clean up. And judging by their apology, they must have got some complaints.
I
Like,
guess
you
so.
can't tell me to shower.
A lot of people were bringing up the fact that nowadays there's a lot of fragrance-free spaces,
Mm-hmm.
and that's a big thing now. So if you can tell people not to wear a fragrance, what's wrong with telling people to, just have proper hygiene?
Man, I would not want to be an HR person because an HR person did text us.
Yeah.
And say, yeah, you can have it in the HR handbook for your work.
Yeah, and sometimes a meeting has to happen. Try and do it delicately, I suppose. But that's a rough spot to be in.
I would, if I could go my whole life and not have to sit down in front of someone and say, look, you gotta have a shower, you gotta clean up. Like, I would never want to do that.
At the same time, though, if you're the stinky person, wouldn't you want to know? Like, that could be a real game changer in your life. What if you're like, nobody's dating me, I don't know what the problem is, and nobody's telling you? Like, that could change your whole life going forward. But I don't know. You have to be able to hear it too. That's tough to hear.
It would be tough to hear.
Yeah.
You know what? It goes back. Like, you make a good point, though. Wouldn't you want to know? It's like having a booger. You want to walk around with a booger all day?
Tell me my fly's down.
Right.
I
I
got
want
spinach in the teeth.
Please tell me. I would like to know. But the smelly thing, that's a different conversation.
Yeah.
That's a different level of awkward. And we were kind of discussing it off air. Like, how many people must have complained who go to these Oshawa Generals games about stinky people in the arena?
And then how many people complained about the statement to have them release an apology? It's pretty wild. I've never really seen anything like that before.
It's a whole scene, man. What a situation in Oshawa. I kind of want to go to a game now.
Yeah, take a whiff.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
The completely useless question.
Completely useless question.
Useless with a capital Y.
So useless.
Brought to you by Midtown Ford.
Rock and Thunder tickets, headlined by Motley Crue, July 4th. Princess Auto Stadium. That's going to be a scene. Up for grabs right now. Vicky has the question. There are 5 lifelines. You can choose me or the text line.
Here's the question. Only 20% of men will do this for 15 minutes a day.
Only 20% of men will do this
For 15 minutes a day.
Is it too much of a hint to ask, is this something they should be doing? Like, is this a bad thing that they will only do this?
I'd say especially in Winnipeg.
Oh, especially in
It's
Winnipeg.
Friday. I'm gonna give
Make
a
it
little
easy,
hint.
Especially in Winnipeg.
15 minutes also seems like a surprising amount of time. Seems longer than I would expect.
Hello, City. Do you have a guess for us?
No, I'll choose Philly.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just laughing at the first. I'm glad you picked me because the first guess on the text line it made me laugh.
I have no idea.
Take a wild guess with this. With J-Dog.
I can only imagine.
On the text line guess. 15 minutes a day, J-Dog. Okay. Sit in traffic?
Nope.
Sorry, man.
No, thanks.
So we're talking 20%.
Only 20% of men will do this for 15 minutes a day.
So that's one lifeline down.
Yeah.
Rock and Thunder tickets up for grabs. Good morning, City.
Hi, Philly. Can you help me out here?
Okay.
I feel like this is going to keep you busy.
Yeah, it will. This is a tough one this morning. Talk to members of their family?
No.
Okay. Because it's an only. Should you be talking to your family more than that? I don't know.
Sure.
Good morning, City.
Hello?
Yeah, you got a guess for us this morning?
Hi, could I get a lifeline?
Yeah, text line. I would go text line because I'm getting short on guesses. But text line or me?
Text line?
Mm-hmm. Okay, the most recent guess on the text line is workout.
No, not work out.
Low percentage, so that's not a terrible guess.
15 minutes a day, you're not going to get much of a sweat on either.
Yeah, but anything's better than nothing.
That's true.
You hop on the stationary for 15 minutes. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, true.
780 City, 780-2484. Good morning.
I'm going to go for a lifeline.
Philly or the text line?
We'll try the text line.
Okay, warm up your car.
No, not warm up your car. This is something you would do in a routine, a daily routine maybe.
So it's something you do every day. We've had 4 lifelines.
Yeah. Only 20% of men will do this for 15 minutes a day.
Hello, City.
Good morning, guys. Is it take 15 minutes to kind of get ready for their day, like in the morning?
No, I think that's might be a little too general for what we're looking for.
Okay. Is it something involving getting ready for your day?
Yeah.
Okay, big hint there. 780 City, good morning. Hello.
I need Philly to help me.
Oh, man. This is the last
Is
lifeline.
this the last one?
Is
Oh,
it.
boy.
Wow. Am I stumped?
Yeah, I'm going to say it has to do with, it kind of ties into the climate we have, especially in wintertime.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's giving away too much or not, but.
Picking, decide what coat they're going to wear or like how.
No.
Oh, man.
This is a tough one. I don't even know if I would have necessarily guessed it.
Okay. 780 City, 780-2484. That is it for lifelines. So you're going to have to come up with something, man. Hello, City.
Waiting in the drive-thru line for coffee?
No, it's not. But coffee break is number 3 on the list.
Coffee break is number 3.
Yep.
For Rock and Thunder tickets, headlined by Motley Crue. Good morning.
Hello?
Hello. Do you have a guess for us?
Yes. Clean the house?
No, sorry.
Okay. Is it something outdoors or indoors?
I would say you would do this indoors.
Indoors.
Yeah.
Hello, City.
Oh, man, you guys got me stumped now.
It's the Winnipeg thing, right? That like, there's tons of guesses.
Think of like a morning or even an evening routine before you go to bed, perhaps.
Does Joe do this a lot? Is he?
Oh, I actually don't know. I kind of think he doesn't.
Doesn't. Good morning. You got a guess?
Adjust the temperature in the house.
No, sorry.
See, that's what I was maybe thinking.
Think of the dry air that we have in Winnipeg in the winter.
Oh, okay. I think maybe, but I'm out of guesses. Hello, City. 780 City. 780 2484. Hi there.
Hey, is it like moisturized?
Yes, it is.
Moisturize.
So only 20% of men will do this for 15 minutes a day. Moisturize.
See, the Winnipeg thing, though, people, what threw us off a bit because I thought it was just a Winnipeg thing.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
led you astray there.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's okay. We got our winner. What's your name?
It's Taylor.
Taylor, congratulations. Moisturize. So 15 minutes a day, that's a...
I guess if you're doing it in the morning and then in the evening,
Could be.
maybe. I don't know. The air is so dry.
It's only 20% of people as well.
Could also be just moisturizing the hands throughout the day.
That's
maybe
true, too.
that's being counted.
I'm doing it about 15 minutes a year.
Taylor, dry as a bone.
Nicely done.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
You know, Vicky, I've been waiting for a question like this maybe my entire radio career.
Yeah.
It came in on the Boston Pizza text line. And by the way, Philly Joe and Vicky, Joe's back on Tuesday, 92.1 City. Got the bone phone coming up in 10 minutes. Big Talkin' Bruce. He says, hey, Philly, thinking about introducing my son to Steven Seagal this weekend. What would be a good first movie to show him?
Okay, wow. Big question.
You know...
Have you seen a lot of his movies?
Yes.
Yeah.
In my younger days, I watched a ton of Seagal. He was a big deal back in the day.
80s, 90s, kind of around that time.
I even used to do, when I am young in my radio career, working by myself, I did a segment called Steven Seagal Movie Trivia. And
Did you?
It was meant to be stupid. Like I would play clips of him ass kicking, and you had to tell me what ass kicking that movie was from. Just blah, blah. So it was a lot of fun.
That's pretty good.
So I clearly know a lot about the man and his movies. But if we're going with a movie to start your son on, I would say Above the Law, his first movie ever, 1988. Above the Law is actually a very good movie.
What's that one about?
Seagal goes, well, there's like corrupt politicians involved in drugs, and Seagal's trying to chase them down. He's breaking arms. He's beating up entire bar rooms of bad guys. And then he winds up obviously getting the bad guys. But of course, there's a scene because there's corrupt politicians involved where he's got to give us your badge and gun. Like every badass cop movie,
he plays by his own rules.
Because he's a cop and they wind up taking his badge and suspending him. But that does. Anyway, nobody's above the law. I think that is the movie to start him on. I might say also that Out for Justice is very good. Same kind of deal as a cop.
If we're being honest, all these movies are pretty formulaic,
simple,
right? Yeah.
Under Siege is good too. That's the one where he's on the
submarine?
Yeah, no, it's a ship.
Oh,
Under
it's a
Siege.
ship.
I was thinking the train, but the train is Under Siege too.
Yeah.
So Under Siege, the original, has Gary Busey, Tommy Lee Jones. Like, it's also very good. So,
out of all those action guys, is Seagal your guy from that era?
From that era, he was all I watched. Like, he was my favorite back in the day. Now he's become kind of a goofball, but back
doing karate.
Then, he was my favorite guy back then. And I would, one of those three, Above the Law, Out for Justice, or Under Siege. Have you, Vicky, ever seen or sat through or even watched a few minutes of? I know the answer to this before I even ask. Have you ever sat through a Steven Seagal movie?
Not one.
Mm-hmm.
Not one.
Would you? Do you have just for poops and giggles?
No, I don't think so. It's a little too ridiculous for me. I'd go Jean-Claude Van Damme before I'd go Seagal.
No.
The splits?
I'm telling you right now.
Seagal couldn't do the splits.
Yeah, he didn't.
He was forced to.
Too busy breaking arms with that ponytail
Have you seen that scene? I can't remember what movie it is, but Jean-Claude Van Damme is between the two semi-trucks and he's doing the splits.
Yeah, Van Damme was another big one. I would personally, the few of Segal's movies are better than Van Damme's, but the text line will help us out with that. They're already telling. Hard to Kill, Big N says. Under Siege, somebody else says. Hard to Kill actually coming in quite a few times. Above the Law. That was the one you said. Yeah, I said Above the Law. Okay. Crazy Craig says, Philly, you're nuts. Under Siege. Okay, we are getting a lot of Under Siege. Okay. You can't go wrong.
I think you're right with that. That sounds like a good starter pack for Segal.
And for you, Vicky, I'm telling you, if you decide to get into this type of movie, go with Segal over Van Damme. I'm telling you right now.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Getting back to the whole conversation about deli meat, shaved versus sliced, we got a message here on the Boston Pizza text line that may help. Shaved meats, it says. And then in brackets, corned beef, ham, roast beef. They are thin, super thin. Pile it up. So thin, almost shards of it. Like,
piecey.
Piecey. Like just, and you can pile it on rye bread.
And it sounds like the guy on the bone phone, that's what he requested, shredded. But I think we're hearing it from a few people. Sometimes maybe the person working at the deli not trained properly, doesn't really know the terminology. Could that be it?
Could be that he was looking for what we just referenced, like shaved. In his mind, that's shaved.
Yeah.
And he got like super thin. Do you know what I mean? Like thin
Okay, so
slices.
You're saying he got the pieces, but they were too thin?
I think too thick. He wanted shaved, like it to crumble off. That's how I view it.
Yeah.
But he still got the slices, I think.
So I guess you go to the deli counter, you say, I want whatever meat shaved in small, really thin pieces.
Like, so it just crumbles. It's so thin. I
think you got to spell it out for them to make sure you get what you got. Usually at the deli, though, they'll shave a few pieces off or whatever, and they'll show it to you before they continue.
They always do.
Yeah, to see if they're on the right track. So I don't know where the disconnect came there.
How do you like it? Do you do a lot of deli meat, Vicky?
Not a ton. Every once in a while, though. But yeah, I like a thin slice. I like it's a bit more easy to contain.
Yeah.
I can see why people might like the shaved, but I think, I don't want it falling out of the sandwich.
I like that when it's just piling off the bread and you bite it and it's falling all over the place. It's nice.
What are you getting at the deli?
Corned beef, pastrami. Maybe a little Montreal smoked meat. It all looks so good. I find it really, like, once I have a pretty good idea when I get there, and then it's just like, oh, my God. The ham looks good. The corned beef looks good.
There's something refreshing about a deli sandwich.
Oh, there is.
Yeah,
and you pile it up. Maybe with some hot mustard.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's go. And
are any vegetables on there?
Did you just really ask me that?
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast. Here's what we learned today with Philly Joe and Vicky.
It was a busy show. There was lots of conversation, lots of learning going on this morning, Vicky.
We're nothing if not educational.
That's right. Thanks to our listeners. I'll tell you what, the Bone Phone, the Boston Pizza text line.
They teach us a lot.
Nothing but learning. Finland beat Sweden this morning 4-1 in Olympic men's hockey. That's a big one. The Canadians are back in action, the Canadian men, this afternoon against the Swiss 2:10 face-off. The women play a quarterfinal game against Germany tomorrow morning, 9:40. New trailer is out for Spider Noir. We learned this in Scrollin.
Nic Cage's first TV show.
Yeah, live action, right? Is that the way you
That's right, yeah.
describe
Kind of
that?
black and white, a noir kind of style.
I think it's going to do well. That's just my prediction on this, watching the trailer. May 27th on Prime.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it. Kildonan Place, KP as we know it, is getting some major renos.
Yeah, new food court, a few new tenants coming in, new entrance. So it should look pretty nice. The photos are online if you want to get a sneak peek.
I grew up on KP, and they got that new beautiful movie theater situation there with the arcade attached to it. Now they're getting a bunch of other renos.
Yeah, the old movie theater is going to be the new food court.
That's crazy. Looking forward to it. The Oshawa Generals have apologized for issuing a press release asking fans to clean themselves up before coming to games, practice better hygiene, no BO allowed at our games. And then they were like, maybe once it went viral, they're like, oops, maybe
I'm still so perplexed by this whole thing because it was a general enough statement. They're not, picking people out of the crowd, putting them on the Jumbotron over it.
No, but and they even said they tried to soften the blow a little bit by saying, hey, maybe you come to the gym before coming to a game. Make sure you shower.
They're giving you an out.
I gotta
you just
know.
ran a marathon before you go to a hockey game.
I have to know more details. How many people complain about BO in the stands?
Love to know numbers.
Gotta know that. And finally, when recommending a Steven Seagal movie, most people seem to agree that Under Siege is probably the best bet. We got that question on the text line this morning. Now, the reason I initially said Above the Law or... wait a minute. It was Under Siege that has the nude scene.
Yeah, that's right. So, because somebody was asking, they want to introduce their kid to his movie. So, just a heads up.
It has a nude scene.
Yeah.
So, in that case, maybe Above the Law or Out for Justice are better ideas.
You can usually find out online if there's anything you should be worried about, but...
Good call. Love it that you're introducing your son to Steven Seagal. That's what we learned today.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
For more Philly Joe and Vicky, lock it into 92.1 City, weekday morning 6 to 10.